All right, friends, neighbors, countrymen. Uh, I'm Mark with Treadstone, and I think you know that. And we are still in the midst of relocating, and we are still maintaining open hours during regular hours. We're keeping it very user friendly still, and it's actually got kind of a neat vibe too when people come in. So we keep it very safe and keep it very pleasant as far as the environment. We rope off things that are just way too pokey, which those are kind of in a lot of areas in some places. But anyway, you want the big update, okay? And the update is this: the very best thing that could have happened for the interim gym has happened. There was a plot twist, a very, very good one that really made my day. And I was here at the gym and I thought about recording this video then. And I thought about it yesterday too, but I really wanted to take a couple of days just to come down from the high of what's happening with the interim gym now. I actually thought about doing this video a little bit later after their classes next door ceased. But to be honest, I'm going to kind of miss that. So I really wanted that as part of this, ironically. And the crashing of the barbells next door too. I'm seriously going to miss that. It's part of the character here. And their culture was actually my original fitness culture. Before I discovered climbing and decided to trim down and be a smaller type of body than what they build over there. We used to always like to say that the gorillas are next door and the monkeys are in here. So I use that joke. One of the last times I'll probably use that joke. But in any case, I want to tell you the details on the interim gym, but here's the really cool part is it's the best possible location. And it's exactly where I want to be. It's actually what I wish I had done with this gym back in the day. But a facility like that was just too pie in the sky. I'm talking about the interim gym, okay, when I say all of this, right? This summer, if they build this big sparkly building that they're talking about building and that they've invited us to be a part of with a gym on the river with, you can't really count on stuff like that. So I'm not, right? But what's really great is this interim gym that we're doing, that it's happening and it's going to be literally this. In fact, it's functional right now. And so there's no gap, right? If I didn't need my staff here to move this place out of here, we'd be operating over there right now. So there's no gap. And you're going to want to be a part of this place. It's going to be your favorite place to hang out. It's going to have everything in one place and not just climbing either. And, we have our own boat ramp. I don't want to say any more than that, but even more of the answers are coming, Neo. So come down here. Feel free to speak with us. I don't even know if I'm framed properly in this picture. I mean, I might be chopping my own head off, but I've got too much work to do to really set things up too much. But I'm so psyched about the way everyone has really just stuck with us and is still here and just can't wait to see what's next. And now I can honestly say, because I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver, even though that's kind of a bad habit that I've got, is I'll get excited about something that's not really set yet, and I'll talk about it before it is set. And you know who else does that though? Elon Musk. So I'm in good company, right? He does, yeah. He he gets excited about things and then rolls stuff out before it's ready. And visionaries can be like that. And we don't have all the superpowers. Some of us, like in my case, I'm the world's dumbest genius. So that's my joke. I come up with brilliant solutions to problems that I mostly caused. So that's what I mean by that. It's a running joke with my sons. And, well, you know what? Here I go. I'm just digressing, just riffing. But I'm very excited. You're going to be excited too. And you know what's really cool is that December 4, okay, oh, yeah, I got to say that. So December 4, we will be out of this building. The timeline has gotten accelerated for that. It's actually a good thing, as it turned out. There's very often that's the case when things that seem like catastrophes turn out to be good for you, and this is one of those times. So then the reason I say that is this: it makes me have to clear my schedule for Christmas. Frankly, there's that, which would be nice. I'll be done with all of the really, really hard work on December 4th. The rest of the work is fun at the new place. The interim, possibly permanent forever gym, you know, uh, I just have to say that because who knows what will happen with this big sparkly building this summer. Where we're at is in a lot of ways even better than what that could be if that does happen, right? So super psyched either way. God's got it. It's cool. But the other thing too is like if we're done with all of the planes, trains, and automobiles stuff that we have to do to get moved on December 4th, if we're done with that on December 4th, then we can focus on the January D-Day kickoff for fitness resolution season. Because you know how I love that. And this year I'll have like 3 weeks of not having as much pressure for moving things, and I'll be able to really focus on those programs and doing some workouts. Now, all that to say this too, December 3rd, right? We're going to have a moon board workout. That's going to be the last thing standing in this building is the moon board. We're saving that. We call it Steve's Corner, by the way. But we're going to do one last really great moon board sesh on December 3rd, that night. Okay, so come here for that. Let's say 6:30. And then we should do some sort of a send-off for this location, for this building. There's been a lot of history here. There's the cornerstone is actually right behind me at the base of that lightning bolt. So everybody who was here that day when we laid the cornerstone, they've signed it. All their names are written on it. And of course, that will be the very, very last thing that I pull up and take with us to the other location. And we should have some sort of a ceremony for that same night, December 3rd, and maybe have some Christmas lights and a Charlie Brown tree and some food, of course. If there's somebody who's party planning committee oriented, that would be terrifico if you would help us with that. Just contact me beforehand. Again, I'm not really looking at my phone hardly at all right now. If you want to talk to me, just come by. I'll probably give you a hammer if you do, which would be great. But we're doing pretty well on the timeline. I'm kind of surprised. I thought this would be impossible even for me and my band of merry men and ladies. But we've had so much good help, and it's been really fun. Yeah, they're really going after it next door. But that's okay. I'm going to miss that, like I said. What we should also do, so this roof, the entire roof is still intact. Okay, the entire roof climb, the blue route, you can still send it. You could still get in the roof club, just squeeze in under the wire. But I'm probably going to have to start taking that down in the next 3 days or so. So we should have like the last roof session. That should probably be like, maybe we should do that Friday. Thanksgiving weekend, Friday night, also 6:30. I kind of like that 6:30 time slot. Throws me back to Mondays with Mark. So let's do that. And then I can start tearing it down on Saturday. Okay? Or disassembling. It's actually still functional. Everything we took down is movable and functional at the new place or wherever else. Maybe at the climbing gym that we're going to do at the Red River Gorge. Oh, I said it out loud. Yeah, that's happening too. So there are so many good things coming out of this move. It's painful in a lot of ways, but honestly, I'm more psyched every time I take something down because I think this steel is going to be great at the new place. And I don't need steel here locally in Columbus, but I do need it at the Red River Gorge. But that's another update. Okay. There's what we call foreshadowing. All right, I'm going to get back to work.